Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight, it's the home. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder
Jason Hayward stands in as he looks at ball one here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The first baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. A man at third with one away. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 40.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Batting fifth.
Here's Chris Davis now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Right at. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So striding in, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. At the plate, Denard Span. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Denard Span.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
Here's Joe Panik. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number one. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Span is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at Carpenter. The throw. The tag, he's out. Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilson Contreras. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And that misses. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Well, the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Softly hit out toward short. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Zobrist on to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis.
Leading off for
He's
the
0
Cubs,
for 1 thus far.
designated
Up
hitter,
and away to start
Chris
the inning. It's 1-0.
Davis.
And now a pitch on the way. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hicks is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it'll remain 1-2 as this is fouled back right off the catcher's mask that time, as he may need a second to clear the cobwebs here. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. A man at second with 1 down. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now the 0-1. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. McCutchen is on his way home. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Second baseman.
So striding in, Joe Pennant comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hicks on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carpenter.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Striding in, Nick Markakis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Count is full. Here's the pitch. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Zobrist.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This one's flared out toward left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jason Hayward now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Suzuki waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Aaron Hicks.
popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ramirez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now, Kurt Suzuki. He reached on a single in his first try. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Alex.
Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Carpenter is there, and he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Suzuki waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 23.
First offering on its way.
Michael Brantley.
Hard hit at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Lonnie Chisenhall. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Second baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hayward is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's a shot out to right center field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen ranging back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Striding in once again, Denard Span. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Joe Panik. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ben Zobrist.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Correa comes up with it. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Span is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A little tapper. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Jason Hayward now. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he pops him up back behind second base. Bregman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The batter, number 4.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Bregman.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Left fielder number
So striding
23.
in, Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Into the box now, Ronnie Chisenhall. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Brendan Morrow enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Left fielder number 2.
So coming to the plate, Denard Span. He's 2 for 3 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Joe Panic. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped high in the air. Correa is there for it. And that's the third out. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
First baseman, Matt
Pulled
Carpenter.
high in the air out to right field. After it is McCutchen. 1 out. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. At the plate, Nick Markakis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
The center fielder,
So stepping in,
number 32.
Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Span is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance.